I'm here with Steve Heller, the production coordinator from Fellow Traveller. Hi Steve, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Thanks.
No problem. So you've recently changed your name from Surprise Attack Games to Fellow Traveller. Can you tell us what prompted this change?
Yeah, so when we started the label back in the days, we were just getting any really interesting indie game that we could on board, and a lot of them would tend to be party games and stuff. And then when Hacknet and Orwell and more of these narrative-driven games, we realized that's what we really wanted to work and focus on, and the name Surprise Attack Games just didn't really fit that direction anymore. So we thought it was a perfect chance for us as we sign new games onto the label. Let's change the name, let's get something that we feel we can stand behind that really sort of pushes that idea of going on a journey. And after a lot of debate and working and workshopping and all that sort of stuff, we decided Fellow Traveller was a great name to go with.
So you're showcasing 5 titles today. Should we just talk through each one?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first one is Church in the Darkness, which is I guess you would say it's a roguelike narrative game, which I'm not sure there are many of those out there. It's set in the 70s. A South American cult has your nephew, and you've infiltrated the island after reading some horrible articles about things that are happening to try and get your nephew to come back home with you. It explores that idea of the inherent idea that a cult is bad, but you don't really know until you're there, so you're doing a lot of exploring. It's a stealth game. It's got this really cool PlayStation 1 polygonal vibe. So yeah, that'll be coming out next year. It's the first time we've shown it in Australia, so that's pretty exciting. We also have Genesis Noir, which is a game that's coming out 2019. It's about a love triangle between 3 gods, and the person you're in love with is killed by another god. That bang of a gun is the Big Bang. It's what creates the universe. So you have to travel through time and space literally to try and save the woman that you love, but that would negate humanity. So that's, just regular stuff. That's totally fine. And a really big one for us here also is Neo Cab. So that's a game made by people who worked on Firewatch, Telltale Games, Disney, and you're the last human cab driver in Neo San Francisco in the future. Run by megacorps and self-driving cars. You've rolled into town and your friend's gone missing, so you're trying to work out what's happening there while still picking up these drivers, delivering them to their addresses and learning about the world. Super narrative game there. It's super exciting. I'm really happy about that. Yeah.
Thank you. And so there's also In Other Waters. Could you tell us about that one?
Yeah, so In Other Waters, that game is a long way off, and we're really excited to show a very early preview of this game. You're exploring a brand new planet. Your AI system is roaming the oceans, and you're basically making this codex system while uncovering the story, building out an ecosystem of a planet and learning about it. And it's a living, breathing planet. Things multiply, and it kind of, I would say, a bit like Spore was sold back in the day, but that for real in this really twisty narrative sort of experience, which is cool. And then the last one we have is The Stillness of the Wind. Yes, The Stillness of the Wind, which will be coming out very early next year. And it is a dystopian farming game where you play an old woman named Talma who's on her farm. She has 2 pet goats that she makes cheese and milk and all that sort of stuff. You plant crops, and every day you get a letter from family members and friends explaining to you all these weird things that are happening in the city. And as each day progresses, you realize that there's a calamity incoming. I can't say any more than that, but it's pretty interesting game.
Just have to buy the game to find out.
Absolutely.
And speaking of buying the game, if people did want to purchase it, what platforms are they available on or will be available on, and how can they purchase them?
Sure, so all of our games are on PC predominantly, but we do have games coming out for PlayStation, Xbox One, and Switch, but that changes from game to game. So I would recommend everyone just go to fellowtraveller.games, that's our website. You can find out information about the games, follow the development. We also have links to a Discord there where we give out early beta access, we get testers on board, and we're really a close-knit community, which is awesome.
For sure. So how do you keep in touch with your fans? I mean, mentioning that it's a close-knit community.
Yeah. So we've got a Discord, we're on there every single day. I've been putting photos from here and stuff. We've got a Twitter that we people are always engaging with, obviously. And then, we have a lot of dev blogs. So basically we're chronicling the whole journey, hence Fellow Traveller, about how the games are made and who's behind it. So that's really awesome.
Nice way to link back to your new name.
Absolutely. Always rolling around,
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and thank you very much for your time.
Thanks so much for coming by.